Many of us were scrambling to get ready for work and school this morning. This was happening in the heavens. Now, in horse racing, it's called a trifecta. In science, it's called spectacular. Here in Metro Detroit, well, it was kind of disappointing. Let's bring in Paula Tutman. She went to Cranbrook to show us what the clouds actually hid from view. Hi, Paula.
Hi, Karen. Yeah, you know what? The longitude and latitude in Michigan really didn't work in our favor to even get really good seats in the house for this big celestial slow, then add in the cloud cover and the time of day. And you know what? We just didn't even have a shot. So it's great that we do have a wonderful place like the Cranbrook Observatory so we can come and take you through a walk in the heavens to see what we missed.
Stardate 1/31/18. 5:51 a.m. Here's what we couldn't see. The stuff that likely sent cavemen scrambling and prompted human sacrifice many thousands of years ago. Today is proof that the world is not flat and we are hurtling through space on a navigation path between planets.
What you're seeing here is the shadow of the Earth as the moon is plunging into it. You can see the roundness of the Earth's shadow. You can see how the atmosphere, the more particles you get in our atmosphere, the redder the Earth's shadow becomes.
It's called the super blue blood moon. And just above the clouds this morning, NASA recorded this spectacular sight. Cranbrook astronomer Mike Narlock walks us through space and time to explain what made this a spectacular sight to miss.
It was a big moon, a supermoon. That means it was a full moon that was near its closest point to the Earth in its orbit. It was a blue moon because it was the second full moon in a month, and it was a blood moon because we were also experiencing a total lunar eclipse.
We've learned so much since the days of Galileo.
Certainly eclipses were culturally significant to many different cultures, and it was a sign of bad times, a bad portents when you see a blood moon, a sign of war. There's excuses for poor behavior because, that's the root of the word lunacy is lunar, and which means the moon. But, as we began to understand and demystify nature, we began to appreciate the beauty of nature around us.
According to NASA, the closeness of the moon results in it appearing 14% larger than when it was at its smallest. So it was actually 7% larger than on average.
But as it continues to go through, as the moon continues to go through the shadow, you'll see that the moon becomes a very, very lovely shade of red.
Okay, so here's the deal. I know we missed this one, but you know what? Space is a lot like Broadway. There's always another great show right around the corner. The next time we'll actually have an opportunity to see a full lunar eclipse in Michigan, Karen, is just next year, January 20th. Don't worry about it. It's going to be a clear Sunday night. I can't say clear, but Sunday night at about midnight. That's the peak, and we get another great show.
All right. Well, thank you, Paula, and thanks to the folks at Cranbrook. They always help us tell these stories so visually well. We appreciate it.